Ever since the moment when Jigen absorbed the Ten Tails chakra in Boruto Chapter 35, it has had my brain kick into an analytical overdrive mode. I mean, I kind of had the same reaction as Sasuke. I was like, Nani? I was like, yeah, this is worse than I thought, my guy. Houston, we have a problem. Buddy on some shit. My first thoughts were that Jigen, he's definitely not an Otsutsuki, but rather he had invoked Otsutsuki characteristics through his karma absorption technique. Turns out that was exactly the case, considering we saw Kawaki in chapter 36 invoke an Otsutsuki horn. So with that being said, that leads into my main topic, Boruto's Demigod Otsutsuki transformation is incoming. I mentioned in one of my previous videos, after seeing Jigen absorb Ten Tails chakra, that would be a dope chance for them to give the main protagonist transformations, because I don't know why, but like in the Naruto series, transformations are always like, they kind of hype up this series and they kind of add more depth to the character and just make people want to see the character more because they have a transformation that they can tap into. So when I thought about the theory of these karma users not being Otsutsukis but mainly just bringing out the Otsutsuki power, I knew that it was a great writing chance to bring out transformation. So technically I'm glad that this is actually the case, because it's gonna be dope. So your boy knew what he was talking about before it happened, and that's not a new thing. I'm anime analyst. So this means that really soon we should be seeing Boruto tap into Momoshiki's power and bring out some of the characteristics from the Otsutsuki. So I'm really intrigued to see how exactly this ability works when the karma user has received karma from a specific Otsutsuki. So we've seen Momoshiki appear in Boruto's mental, and he appears to be sentient, meaning he can feel what's going on and shit like that. So we've definitely seen Momoshiki appear when Boruto and Kawaki did the little seal after they sparred. Momoshiki came out and basically like appeared in Boruto's head, so we know that he can appear when he wants to. So it's going to be interesting to see what Momoshiki exactly does in Boruto's head when he starts bringing out these Otsutsuki transformation. And since Boruto is the main character, we'll be able to have his perspective when he transforms. We'll be able to see exactly what the hell is going on. If Momoshiki has some comments, if Momoshiki's like, yeah, this let's fucking go, my guy, like, we'll know if Momoshiki come out here like, yo, let's fuck Jigen up, fuck the bullshit, like, yo, tap into the power, my guy, like, go ahead, just unleash the power of the sun, head ass on some fucking Sunny D shit. Like, my boy gonna be getting right. So it'll be interesting to see this perspective. And also, like most people, I'm anticipating to see how exactly Boruto's version of this transformation looks, because it looks really dope from the iterations that we've already seen, such as Kawaki. Even though we only saw a slight version of it from Kawaki, the shit looked dope. And then when Jigen transformed, that shit looked like some crazy ass shit. And my theory was basically that, I mentioned it in the last video, depending on what Otsutsuki gave you the karma mark, that's who you would start to resemble whenever you would essentially expel Ten Tails chakra. Or we really don't know how it works right now, but my theory was that if you have Ten Tails chakra and you basically unleash it, it basically taps into whatever Otsutsuki that gave you karma, and you start to look like them. That's why Jigen started to look like the Otsutsuki that was Kaguya's partner when we saw him in Boruto Chapter 35. So the next thing I want to talk about regarding this transformation technique, the true power of karma. Will it be unleashed when a person taps into this transformation? All the Otsutsuki characteristics, the aesthetics, they're cool and all, but like, what is the true power of this transformation? Because you could look like an Otsutsuki hybrid all you want and still get your ass smacked. Like, we should have some insights, basically some light shed on this through seeing Jigen fight Naruto. My man definitely juiced up for a reason before heading to Konoha, because he knew that on sight there was gonna be smoke. Like, my man knew he was gonna run into Naruto. You literally pulled up in the 7th Hokage's cribs, and so my man knew there was gonna be smoke. So he was like, yo, let me go ahead, slide to the cave beforehand. Let me go ahead, charge up my damn karma battery to 100%. Alright, we good. That being said, we could see Boruto's Demigod form as early as the next chapter, considering that he's on his way to intervene with Jigen and Kawaki right now. And Boruto's karma was already resonating with Kawaki's in chapter 36. So with that, I feel like Boruto is gonna pull up to the scene, and then Momoshiki is going to make an appearance once Boruto comes into contact with Jigen, because I just feel like they knew each other based on some of the previous Kara dialogue, and I feel like Momoshiki will want Boruto to use his power to stop Jigen. Like, we don't know, it could be like how the Nine Tails, it could be like how some Jinchuriki shit works. Momoshiki could pull up, see Jigen, and be like, yo, fuck the bullshit, turn the shit all the way up, like, I'm giving you all the power you need to fuck this man up. Like, there could be some situation like that going on depending on how karma works. We really don't know how this shit works. So I'm literally so interested to see this next chapter, because we're actually seeing a whole bunch of karma users all coming together at once. So we're about to see like 3 karma people all brawling out in the Uzumaki house, because you already know that's a fighting stage. So this is gonna be an interesting next 2 months, considering this shit is monthly, which is fucking ass. But I know that it takes a long time to make the manga and shit like that, so I'm not trying to put extra work on people. As long as we get into this quality that we are now, I'm good. Because I definitely know that when you read a manga chapter that was fucking garbage and this shit's like a monthly series, you be sitting there like, please say psych, because there's no way in hell we waited fucking 30 days and then we got this bullshit and there's like no story progression. So I mean, everybody know how it feels, but thankfully Boruto is going stupid, going crazy. So random thought too, these karma users really out here on some Kirby shit, absorbing everything and then gaining damn power-ups. Like, we playing fucking Kirby Superstar Ultra, Kirby Squeak Squad hit ass. Like, this shit really got me weak. But closing notes, like on the transformations, this shit is really reminded me of how I felt in Naruto Part 1 when everybody had like some OD ass transformation and it was just fun to see. Like, I specifically remember Curse Mark Level 2 Sasuke was my favorite transformation in Naruto Part 1, and I thought it was so cool. And I remember the time before like any games came out that had that specific form, I was so hyped the first time I played it in Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3. Like, I remember buying that shit at the mall and I was holding that shit in my hand. I saw Naruto and Sasuke on the cover. I'm like, yo, I can't wait to use this Sasuke. Like, this man about to be so raw. So I mean, it's definitely gonna be hype. In any of the future Boruto games, Naruto Boruto games that come out, we should be able to use some of these transformations. But let's just see what happens, because it's shit gonna be interesting regardless. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Boruto is gonna be able to let out this type of power too? You agree with my theory? So let me know in the comments below. It's been your boy AnimeAnalyst, the young jiggy ninja. Subscribe if you like the content, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.